Of the women's basketball team at Angelo State University. We have with us head coach Sally Walling-Brooks, student athletes Camille Perkins from Groesbeck, Texas, and Paige Wysoon from Wall, Texas. Again, we'll begin our press conference now with comments from the coach.
We're disappointed in the way we played today, but other than that, there's nothing disappointing about this year. We went into it with no excuses as our motto, and along the way we lost 4 players to ACLs and had a couple of out with concussions and ended up playing the last part of the season with only 7 players, and these 7 couldn't have done anything more than they did. We just played great the last 2 weeks of the season, and I just couldn't be more proud of them. I've been coaching a long time, and this is I don't know that I've been more proud of 7 players on a team than these 7.
We'll open the floor for questions.
Obviously, you came in today expecting to win. You've been playing well lately. Where did things kind of go wrong in the game today?
Well, we didn't play very good defense. And that's been we've played good defense all year long, other than probably at Eastern New Mexico. We didn't play very good defense and got beat there. But otherwise, defense has kept us in the game, and we didn't play good defense. We shot the ball this poorly a bunch all year. I mean, shooting is not, but putting points on the board has always been a struggle. But we didn't, from the beginning to the end of the game, we didn't play good defense.
Will you talk about just returning to this tournament? That was a goal of yours to get here. You played well again, 18 points. What will you remember about at least getting to the Barlowsville tournament?
This summer it was kind of frustrating last year not returning to the conference tournament, and I just knew that my last year I wanted to go back to the conference tournament, go further. And so we made it a goal this summer, and my teammates and I worked extremely hard, and I couldn't have, asked for a better group of girls to end my senior year with, and especially those 6. And I know they're going to continue to carry on the Bell legacy, and, I wish them all the best.
Can you talk about what it felt like you walked off the court there, knowing that it's last time to play for ASU, there's not another game next week?
Well, like Coach Brooks said in the locker room, I don't have, any regrets, because every time that I stepped on the floor in practice or in a game, I gave 110% because I knew this day would come. And, I just thank my parents, and I thank Coach Brooks for always pushing me. And, I couldn't have been, more happier than to in my career at Angelo State.
Paige, it's been a rough season. A lot of players going down. Talk about the effort that you had to put out yourself the last couple of weeks just to get the team here to Bartlesville. What was that like, helping lift the team up?
It was definitely a challenge, but with the group of girls that we have, every one of us, we're all hard workers, and every time we step out on the floor, we give it all that we have, and we go as hard as we can for as long as we can. And if we need a break, we just tell Coach, but we have to stay mentally strong and just go out there and just forget about being tired and just play.
Coach, you got down to 18, I think, there, and you guys had a chance to get down to 15. It's kind of speculation, but had you been able to get that 3 or whatever then, how would that have changed the last few minutes?
I don't know. I never felt like we that we ever really buckled down on defense. I didn't think we ever played well enough on defense to get back into the game. We scored some points towards the end, but I just never felt like we took control defensively. So, everything they did worked, but so not give them some credit, but any defensive mistake we made, they took advantage of it. So we made a lot of them.
Coach, where do you go from here? You've got players that can win. They showed that last Saturday beating Tarleton, who's the top seed out of the South. What do you do now in the offseason moving forward?
So we only ended the season with 7. We do only have 1 senior, so we had a lot of injured players back home, so we've already signed. We had a great early signing period. We signed 4 players early already, so we just keep working hard. And they laid a great foundation, as Camille said. we can't replace her because I think there's players as talented as she is, but I've never had a player that, like she said, she's not exaggerating. Every day she walked into practice, she's the hardest worker. I don't care if we're warming up, we're doing a shooting drill, and I think that's just once in a lifetime that your best player is that hard worker. And like I said, I know she's sad it's over, but she doesn't, she can't have any regrets because of how hard she worked. So hopefully we'll kind of try to keep recruiting players like that, because that's all you can ask for, and that's why I'm not disappointed. These 7 or 8 players that we finished the season with, I couldn't ask any more of them. Just getting through practice was a challenge. We didn't have enough people to practice. We had many days where we had 5 people in practice, and that, game after game, we won 3 of those games on the road where we were behind and had to come back to pull those out, and then just played great to beat Tarleton Saturday. I just think they set a really solid foundation that we're always going to fight and win, and fight to win and not give up. And the returning players will keep that going, and then hopefully we sign the right type of kids, and we'll just keep getting better.
Anything else? Angelo State, one of the richest programs in the Lone Star Conference in women's basketball. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, and we wish you the best.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.